Hello, everyone, and welcome to this live market session here with your host, Dre Day FX. So today is Wednesday, September 27th. So currently there's no news for our session here. So what we do here on every live market analysis here that we're doing from Monday to Friday between 9:30 till 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is that we're looking at the market in regards to US 30, S&P 500, and the NASDAQ in the New York session. And we are looking at my customized indicator called EMX AI. That is a conjunction of EMA's ADX, so exponential directional average directional index, and my special entry mechanism called well. So the well entry is an actual filter of entries here that you see in the background in the blue. And when we get a signal here, we get in. And after that, you make sure that you trade following the Renko bars. So what does that mean is that, let's say you have a sell and the Renko bars are going down, you're taking the trade in the same direction because the Renko bars are based off of points movement in the market and not off of time. So when you get in, you make sure that you put your stop loss at the previous swing or at the previous Renko bar. And the take profit is based off of the reversal of the Renko bar, meaning that if we're looking for a sell, we're looking for a reversal for a buy, so a Renko bar that is completed in the upside to get out of the trade, or if the trade goes in the opposite way, it's going to touch the stop loss depending or. So let's look at yesterday's results. Just gonna zoom out a little bit. So as you can see, so we had some entries here at 8:45, like I said yesterday, and then I'm looking at US 30 right now, and we had a reversal, a small pullback at 9:30, but the momentum was still going in the downside. And as you could see, it never went up until this signal here. So since the end of the day, it was going the same direction. So if you took the trade at the beginning of a New York session, or when the signal came in at 8:45 or less, that will be, you would be in the green. Same thing for US 30. So that was S&P 500. US 30, we had a sell signal at 9:30. Basically, we had two of them because there was one on this candle and the other one on this other candle, and then it sold off for the rest of the day. And same thing for the NASDAQ. I think we had a signal. Yes, let's check it out. Yes, we did. So it's signal here at 8:45. sold off for the rest of the day. So that is perfect here. So we're gonna wait it out for the start of the New York session opening. So at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So that will be in less than 9 minutes. So as always, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. This is really an interactive session. So I'm doing the sessions for you guys. So make sure to ask along. And if it's the first time that you're seeing my live, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. We do live sessions here every weekdays from 9:30 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So based on what we're seeing right now, I'm expecting to have maybe a push down a little bit in the market and then a continuation in the upside. So we'll see how everything will go. There's no news currently in the US market. So we should expect some good movement overall. So I had one of my clients here that has the EMX AI did the 0.25% on his live prop firm. So congrats to Leon. So he did that yesterday on his own using the EMX AI system. So as long as you're following the process of taking the trade and how to exit out of the trade and profit, and how to understand the Renko bars, you're gonna be really in profit here. And the reason why I only trade from 9:30 till 11, it's where the biggest volume for the indices are done. So the actual US, like the New York session, the session starts from 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until I would say 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then there's a lunch break. So they have to eat like everyone else because they're working, right? At the stock exchange, they're working. At Wall Street, they're working. So I would say from 11:30 till 12:30, 12:45, they're on break. So usually you should see some good momentum around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, like 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's pretty much the New York session overall. Hello, Leon, and congrats on your profitable day. I think you had some losses on the indices. Can you tell me when you took those trades? Because, like I said yesterday, you have to make sure that you take the trades within at the start of the New York session. Because if you took those trades here, those were not good trades at all. Um, why? Because there was not a lot of volume and it was in consolidation here. So that's why I always start at 9:30 to start trading, because you may have some fake outs before market open, especially if you're trading on Wednesday, like the midweek trading. You need to make sure that you're in the right direction, because as you saw from Monday till now, it did sold off, right? So I'm pretty sure we did the low of the week already. So I'm expecting to have a bullish momentum overall. But because it sold off right here, it was still selling off here since Monday, as you could see. So Monday around 6. So that's Monday around 2 a.m. So we're selling off, selling off, selling off, selling off. Now it's consolidating a little bit. So we're expecting to have some bullish momentum here overall. Yesterday were all good. Profitable investing did not take. Oh, okay, got it. So you didn't take US 30, NAS, and SP 500 yesterday. Okay, that's what you told me. Okay, and yes, yes, Wednesday change price often. The XY is daily bullish. We'll see. Awaiting for valid signal after New York. Yeah, exactly. So you have to wait for valid signal after New York open. So we have a few seconds left on before market open. So let's see how it's gonna go. So as you can see, I think there, yeah, as you can see, the at 9, it's starting to push down a little bit. So it may start to fake out people. And as you can see, the Renko bars are still up. Same thing for Nasdaq. So let's wait and see. So boom, 9:30. Let's see. Let's wait it out. So Nasdaq is pushing up, as you can see. Waiting for S&P 500 to do the same. So we did have a sell signal here on US 30. what I wanna see is what the the next candle, the 945 candle will do. Let's say you have a signal right away at market open. Just wait it out because sometimes it's gonna fake you out a little bit because there's so much pressure in the downside or upside. Because what we want to see is the same type of directional bias on those three, because most of the, like all the US 30, S&P 500, and Nasdaq are moving more or less the same. So right now we did see Nasdaq waking out, so it may continue down, but we're gonna look at the S&P 500. Yeah, that's exactly what I explained, Neon. So I'm gonna wait out on the S&P 500 on US 30. Sorry, but it's looking good for a sell for now. So as long as my Renko is showing, so perfect. So it's confirming the rank the sell. So we could start selling and make sure that you put your stop loss the right way. Same thing for US 30, S&P 500. It's starting to do some down pressure, but US 30 is pretty good right now. So so we have a strong push down. So if you took the trade, looking good so far. Waiting on S&P 500 to do the same. So so we are 5 minutes in since market open. Let me know if you took the US 30 signal. So if I took this signal, we'll show you exactly where I would put my stop loss. So since it went in on that candle, you have the option to put it here. So at the top of the wick of the signal, or at the swing, the last swing structure. But the top of the wick will be more than enough. So SSP 500 is starting to push down right now. And NASDAQ is still is pushing down slowly but surely. So that's exactly what I was saying, you guys. That's the reason why that I look at those three indices, because they're 99% of the time they're going to move the same way. So so you won't, it's rare you're going to see US 30 going down and then SSP 500 going up, because most of the data of US 30 are in SSP 500. So we should expect the same directional bias. Same thing for Nasdaq. Nasdaq, it's slower than SSP 500, but SSP 500, if US 30 moves, SSP 500 will move right after. Okay, so you're monitoring the XY. That's perfect. So we still have 7 minutes left on that candle. All right, so Nasdaq took external liquidity low, and it did not take previous day low. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So still looking for a push. Still pushing down right now on US 30 and SSP 500. And even for Nasdaq, by looking at that big wick here, that's really a liquidity that they took. So we may expect a push down. It may go in this region here, in the downside. So we'll see about that. Yeah. So same thing for you said US 30. Yeah, US 30 said okay, so no. Yeah. So it did the same thing as the Nasdaq. So sorry. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. Thank you. That's great. So take your time and make sure that you are not you look at your points. You look at exactly what you need to look at for to take a decision in the market. So like I said, even though you're seeing the arrows, it needs to align with the way that you're trading, right? So you have to make sure about that. Like I said, it may push up for the rest of the day. So we'll see how everything goes. And Leon, did you? I know you had some 1 hour signals. Did you maybe back test or look at them to see exactly if it made sense to take them? I know that you're not trading live with the 1 hour entries yet, but I just want to know if you had a chance to look at signals on different pairs. So 9:45. So we're at the next candle now. So the 9:30 candle on SSP 500 closed bullish. Same thing for Nasdaq. So Nasdaq is strong right now in the upside, and US 30 is still showing bearish. So it may S&P 500 may continue bearish, but it didn't close yet. The Renko bar in the downside, so we're expecting a bullish momentum here. It's only US 30 that has a confirmation of a downside based off of the Renkos, but Nasdaq is bullish right now. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, put it in the chat. So I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. I just have to do something on my end, but the live will still continue on. So make sure to put your questions, and when I come back, I'll be able to answer them. But for now, the only signal that we had was a sell on US 30 at the start of the New York session. But we have a bullish indication on Nasdaq, and we still have a bullish indication on US S&P 500 right now. But that's pretty much the updates for now. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, so let's see where we're at. So still looking bearish here on US 30. Um, SSP 500 is confirming a down move based off of the Renko. So we're going to wait out until this candle close for continuation going down. And for NASDAQ, I think it went up just to take some liquidity. So we'll see if it's going to reverse or continue up. So far, only one signal, and that was on the US 30. Oh, wait. I think I have US 30. Oh, I have to change that. That was on the 30-minute and not on the 15. There we go. So on the 15-minute, it's confirming the reversal. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, didn't have the 1 hour signal. It's last week of yeah, exactly. This last week of the month. So for sure, I would usually in the last week of the month, what I do is that by Thursday, especially Thursday, I'm done for the for that week. So for sure on that Friday, the last Friday of the week, I do not trade. Of the last of the month, I do not trade. So I would say if you trade the last week of the the month, make sure that you have your position closed by like Thursday, New York session, like midday. That would be the maximum that I would keep my trade open. Because the biggest move overall, if you look back, especially on the session that we did starting this month, the biggest move that we had was after FOMC. So after FOMC last week, we had really pretty good opportunity to get in. Even the first week right after Labor's Day, Labor Day Monday, we had some good setup in the New York session. Um, so usually the market moves a lot at the start of the month and near the end of the month. It's pretty much consolidating, uh, unless like basically it has to do like a last move and then consolidate. So basically the last move was done on Tuesday, so yesterday. So not expecting a lot from today on. So that's why I'm me personally. I do not trade like the last Thursday or Friday of the month because the biggest move were last week basically. So Exactly. So we have really had good opportunities after FOMC. So usually after FOMC, when FOMC is done, you could take some position, and the market will move really a lot, like a big movement overall. So still, we have 3 minutes left before the top of the hour. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. So far in this session, we had a sell signal on US 30. So looking bearish. No signal on US S&P 500, but the overall trend is still going down right now. So we had a little fake out at 9:30. So it was a small push up and going down. Then on NASDAQ, we had a big push up, and now it's a big push down right now. So NASDAQ is right now consolidating a little bit. So we'll see where it wants to go. Perfect. So less than a minute before the top of the hour. So if it's the first time being on my live, my name is Dre Day FX. So we do live sessions from Monday to Friday within New York session. So at 9:30 we start our session until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what you're looking at right now is my own custom indicator that is called EMX AI. So it's based off of moving averages, based specifically is exponential moving averages with the ADX. So ADX is the average directional index. And on top of that, you have my entry mechanism that is called the well. So it's filtering out the market and give you optimal entries based off of movement. And that's why you see some arrows here. And we had an arrow at 9:30 on US 30. And how do you trade the signal is that when you get the signal, you put your stop loss at the previous Renko bar, as you could see. So the previous Renko bar was this one. Or you put it at the top of the previous swing. And your take profit is basically the reversal of the Renko bar. So the Renko bar is really based off of points and not off of time. But you have to make sure that you're putting it on the 15-minute Renko bars. And as long as the market is going in the same direction, so you see those Renko bar going in the same direction as the signal, you're keeping your trade open until there is a reversal. That means that when you're gonna get a Renko bar going in the upside and it's closing bullish, this is when you would get out of the trade. So far, if you were there at the beginning of the session, you will still be in the trade and be in profit. So right now we still have a sell off right now, as you could see. So that was a fake out on Nasdaq. So it was pushing up, then going down, and we have a sell off on US 30, S&P 500. Sorry. So like I said, the reason why I look at those three at the same time is that they're moving 99% of the time in the same way. So you're able to capitalize on multiple indices at the same time. So if you have any questions, make sure to put them in the chat in regards to the indicator that you're seeing right now, or if you have any questions in relation to the markets. I've been trading for the past 10 years. So being able to coach people to learn how to trade. I'm an expert on fundamental analysis, so anything related to news and commitment of traders. So if you look at my YouTube channel, you should see a video on how to use commitment of traders and how to dissect the data and how to reverse engineer everything. And I do some one-on-one sessions here. Fortunately, right now I'm not able to do one-on-ones because I have an eye situation here. So I have basically a surgery tomorrow to fix that. So it's been like a few months that I've been out of the game. So right now I'm only showing you guys exactly what my indicator, but I'm not actually trading. It's been like, I would say 5 months that I didn't trade because I'm not able to look at price, like the price that you see here. I'm not able to see them. And especially if you're trading MT4, MT5, you need to be precise when you trade. So if you're not able, you don't have good eyes, you're not able to trade the proper way. So I'm waiting for my surgery. That'll be tomorrow. Don't have an actual time yet. They should call me during the day to confirm. But that being said, since it's going to be tomorrow, like I said yesterday, is that on Friday I'm not going to be on, and maybe tomorrow, depending exactly on what time is my surgery, I'm not going to be on. But next week for sure I will be out, so I need to recover. So when I'm going to be fully recovered or partially recovered, or if I'm able to see the actual screen and do exactly what I'm doing right now, I will start back the live. So just to let you know. That's perfect. So it was a sell. And when I'll be fully recovered from my eye surgery, I will continue optimizing my indicator because there's a few things that are missing. because when I started coding everything, this is when my eyes were good, but after the incident that I had to stop coding the indicator. So basically, it's like 80% done. So there's a few things that needs to be added. Like for example, I will have a filter that will look at the Renko bars entry. So when the Renko bar will close bearish like this, you're gonna have an entry a mechanism that will be added. So basically, you should be in a sell right now on SSP 500 based off of the Renko. But since it's not coded, that's why you're not seeing the signal. But on US 30, this is basically the original entry mechanism that is triggering the sell right now. But if you saw the wrinkles, you would be in the trade too at the same time. So you may have like two signals here at the same time coming in, one for the wrinkles and one for the well entry. So far, yes, SP5 US 30 is a winner. So hopefully you guys took that US 30 trade in the downside. It's winning right now. Perfect. Great. So sell signal on SSP 500 right now. So confirming the entry off of the well. So we have a sell on SSP 500. We may have a sell too on the Nasdaq. So we'll see about it. So basically, the zone that I'm looking on Nasdaq is here. The previous swing low here. But we'll see if we got a signal for Nasdaq too. And if you saw the color in the back change to a vivid blue because of the entry mechanism on the lower time frame for my well entry. So basically, it's filtering out a specific pattern on the lower time frame to confirm that there will be a continuation going down on the current time frame that you're trading on. And that's why on US 30 you had a signal at market open at 9:30, and then since then it was selling off. But again, if you want to have access to this indicator and you need some more inquiries about it, make sure to send me an email at dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com. So that's dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com. So my email address is in the description of this live or on the previous lives that we did. And you can look at the previous live to see exactly how the indicator works and how it performs. And yeah, and if you just want to be on our live here, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and make sure that your notification bell is on, so you're not missing any lives that I'm going to be doing here. So Renko bar on US 30 is still looking bearish here. Same thing for SSP 500. So when everything is aligned and you have a signal, you take the trade. Make sure you put your stop loss the right way. So automatically it's going to put the stop loss on the previous swing, but you could put it on the previous Renko or on the top of the Renko, the wick of the Renko. So it's going to zoom in. Fortunately, I'm not seeing good because of my eye, but if let's say there's a wick on that Renko, you're going to put your stop loss on top of the wick or on top of the previous Renko of the signal. And if that previous Renko has a wick, you make sure that you put your stop loss on top of the wick. But by default, when you get a signal on the actual chart, it's coded that the swing, like the line on top or at the bottom of on top of the signal if it's a sell, or at the bottom of the signal if it's a buy, that would be the price that you will put your stop loss. So here would be right there. Okay. Okay, so less than 2 minutes before the next candle. So we still have basically 3 candles after this one before the session is done. So far, US 30 is running in profit, and we just got SSP 500 sell entry at the beginning of the top of the hour here. So less than 10 minutes ago. So still waiting for NASDAQ to confirm a sell, but I'm expecting to have a movement in the same direction as the other two. So we'll wait and see. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and like this live, and share the live to anyone that would need a community of people that wants to help out and trade together. So 10:15. So I have the next candle coming in. Australian dollar and yen. Okay. If it looks good for you, Leon, take it. But like I said, the Australian dollar is not for me. It's not the best time to trade it. But if it makes sense for you, you could take it. Especially if you're trading off of the 1 hour. What I do is that I'm still looking at the sessions that the pair is trading on. So Aussie yen is usually it's within the Asian session that I trade. So basically at the beginning of the market open when Asia is opening. So way before London. But if the pattern makes sense, you may take you may take the trade if you want to. That's no problem on that. But that's really on your own judgment and your own decision. If it's aligned with exactly what I explained you on the Renko bars and everything like that, and make sure that your Renko bars is on the 1 hour when you validate everything. Okay, got it. Okay, perfect. So if it correlate with what you the way that you trade and how do you analyze you do it your analysis, um, yeah, you could take the trade. That's no problem on that. But I just wanted to know that let you know that it's better off to trade it within the session. But if it if it did an actual pattern that you like and that you're comfortable with, and it's giving you the signal, so that's another confirmation that it's a good setup. So I'm glad that you're able to look at everything and in conjunction with what you learn about trading overall. So that's perfect. So if you're looking to swing trade, it's better off to look at the 1 hour. But if you want to do like scalping, better off to go on the 15 minutes. So that's why I do the 15 minutes on this session because it's an hour and a half, and I love to be like in and out of the market and go on with my day. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I love that because it's in combination. So instead of like waiting for to look at the chart and look and wait for your setup, the indicator is like filtering everything for you. So that's why I created it. Is that when I get the signal, the only thing that I need to do is really to open my phone or open my chart, look to see where the signal came in, and if it aligns with the Renko bars and everything, and if I have like technical analysis that I could add for confluence and just take the trade and put my stop loss. So that's what the like signals are made for. It's really to help you out on filtering out your trades on that. And like I said, when everything will be like fully completed with the indicator, on the actual indicator, you will see the Renko bars, the actual signal for the Renko bar. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. The way that the layout of that new update will be done, but that will help out. But for now, if you add the Renko bars on your chart, if you're on mobile or on your computer, it will be way easier to follow along and know exactly that, okay, the trade came in, give a signal for a sell. Like for example, the this trade here, now it's starting to reverse the trade of US 30. So right now it's starting to reverse. So if you do the trade here, you would be in and out, and you'll be good. So it seems that the market is starting to reverse a little bit. We'll wait and see. And like I said, since it's really the and what Leon said is that it's the end of the month, last week of the month too. So for sure, the market is trying to trap people to end the month. So be careful on how you trade and when you take the trade. So if you take the trade and you're in and out, you're really scalping the market. That's perfect. And at that point, I would like highly recommend to look at the higher time frame, like Leon is doing right now, to see exactly if there's like some points in the market that it's starting to reverse, or that way you're able to keep your trade longer and able to catch some more movement in the market. So next candle will be in less than 3 minutes. Yeah, so 10:30. So basically, it was a trap move all in all. So we had a push. If we look at the 9:30, so 9:30 was here, but a push up and then a two push down, then a push back up. So looking for longs here. Same thing for SSP 500. And we had a sell at the beginning for US 30, but it's starting to reverse, even though we're still looking bearish here on the Renko Bars. So the XY is pulling back into OTE to continue bullish. Exactly. Yeah, that's right. So we're looking for a continuation. So Basically, that was actually a trap move. Sorry. So that was a trap move overall, for the indices. So, like Leon says in the chat, you should expect a bullish movie overall. That's exactly what I said at the beginning of the live. All right. So 10:33. All right. So nothing after those two signals that we got in. Nothing else. Like I expected, is that there was going to do some manipulation here in the market, in the downside before going up. So it seems that they are finishing their move. So beside the US 30 that had a small profit overall right now, S&P 500 is should be currently in drawdown if you took the signal, and we didn't have any signal on NASDAQ. But we were expecting to have a reversal, basically the movement here in the market in the upside. So we'll wait and see. So we have a final candle to look at, the 1045 candle that will be created in less than 7 minutes. So if you have any questions in the meantime, make sure to put them in the chat, or any observation that you have overall. And like I said, tomorrow may or may not be on the live. The reason why is that I have eye surgery to attend. So I don't know exactly at what time is my surgery. So I should have a confirmation during the day. So if you don't see like a live that'll be done tomorrow, that means that I will be in surgery. But for sure Friday and the start of next week, I won't be doing lives. So I should be back at least by the beginning of October, like maybe the second week of October, I should be on. But it depends exactly on how I recover from the surgery. So Leon, don't say that it was late after. Yeah, don't say that you don't have any experience, Leon. You have more experience than 95% of the people on earth, because there's not a lot of traders in the world. So if you're already able to do analysis here on the chart, you're well off. Yeah, regarding trading live account, it's like it's the thing is that when I started trading 10 years ago, I thought that trading live was like something special, like something totally different than trading demo. But when you realize that it's only numbers in the screen, it's the same thing. The only thing that changes your emotion. So when you put your emotion in a trade, this is where you do some mistakes for no reason. And that's the reason why I try to find ways to remove emotions totally from trading, and by using like to know exactly what setup to look at is one thing, but when you add Renko bars, like an actual indicator that filter out the candles, because the candlesticks are what is affecting traders, like retail traders. Like most of the traders are trading off of candlesticks charts, but you have to understand that the uh, the banks or people that has the hedge funds are not looking at candlestick at all, and that's why they push the candlesticks to retail traders, is because they know that retail traders are emotion that has a lot of emotion in their trading, and they're gonna lose because when they see, for example, a big a big movement here. Let me go back on my chart here. Yeah. So when they see, for example, a big movement like this on US 30, let's say you're on the sell, you see a big push up like this, you're afraid, you say, "Oh, I want to close my trade." No, you don't need to trade to close your trade unless it aligns with what you're seeing right here, because this is what the market is showing you. And like I said, you need to put your Renko bars just to, if you want to swing trade off of the 15-minute chart, put your Renko bars on the 30-minute chart. We're going to put it on the 30. And as you can see, the 30 is still showing bearish, right? But on the 15, it was showing you bullish and then bearish. So that's why I always say, okay, put it on the 30, because it's going to remove the noise, because this candle, that's noise. That's how they trap retail traders, because they know that they're going to put their stop loss pretty much at the top of this candle if they take the trade, and they're going to stop them out and then go exactly where they want to go. So that's why I always use the Renko bars to put my stop loss, because I know it's not going to be put right here. It's going to be put higher, and even on the previous swing, that's the base of everything. So when you take a trade, you put it on the previous swing, and you should be more likely still in the trade and give you some breathing room of trading. So if we go back to what I was saying at the beginning, is that demo trading, if you're good at demo, that means that you're good at live. It's only a perception that you have that live is more difficult because it's live market, but the live market or demo market, it's the same numbers that you're going to see on your screen. The chart is not changing. It's only your perception that is changing. Hopefully that helped. So if there's since there are no other questions here, unless there's another questions before we close it out, but we could close the live session here. Okay, so you said that you need more practice. So how much? So you've been trading for how long, Leon? Because the only way that you're able to get some confidence is to actually trade in the live environment. Okay, so if it's been 1.5 year, Leon, you're able to trade right now. You know, because me, I'll explain you exactly my journey. Is that when I started trading, I was on demo for, I would say, for a month, and after that, I went live. And for sure, when you go live, you're gonna lose money. But you need to be able to fail to be able to be great. So if you're telling me it's been a year and a half that you've been trading, you're more than capable of trading right now. I think it's the fear of losing that you have, and that's pretty normal because not every trader that trades are winning. You're gonna have losing days. You're gonna have winning days. The only thing that you need to manage is your risk. So when you lose, you should be able to lose minimal, and when you win big. And if I look at your results that you're sending me, you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So you when you lose, you lose a minimal, and when you win, you win a lot. So we still have a bearish movement here on in the market, so that's perfect. So S&P 500 is in profit, and US 30 is still in profit right now based off of the signal that we had. Okay. So, like I said, as long as you're able to follow along with the indicator and your own analysis, and Leon, you have good analysis so far, so keep it up. But you need to be able to be confident in the market. You need to actually trade the market. So don't be shy to blow accounts. I would say to put like maybe $100 on a live broker account and trade it off that way. This is how I start trading. So with $100, and then when I blow the $100, I know I risked $100. And especially if you have prop firms, they're giving you the 100K or 200K account, but your actual risk is the actual money that you put in to get that account. So it's not a lot compared to people that have actual capital to put in a broker account and trade it off of it. So take advantage of the wave of prop firm, because I don't know if how many months or years it's gonna be there. But when I started 10 years ago, there was no prop firm at all. So it was really like your own money, and you when you blow your account, you blow your account, and you have to put more money on your account. So perfect. So let's recap. So we had a sell on US 30 at the start of New York session at 9:30. Since then, it was selling off. Then we had at 10, around 10:05, a sell set up here on S&P 500. Did a push up, and now trading still down right now. So in profit still. And on Nasdaq, no signals, but we did had a few fake out move here. So we had a up move, then a down move, then an up move, and now it's trading down. So that's pretty much it. Got it. Okay, great. Yeah. So funded account is there's less risk and bigger rewards overall. So that being said, we'll close it out now. And like I said, tomorrow I cannot guarantee I'm gonna be on, but if I will create a live session pending for market open tomorrow. But if not, I'll see you guys in a week or so, because I will have to recover. And if not, tomorrow we'll be on for the last session for the month. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to look at the previous lives that we had to see exactly the performance of the EMX AI. And on each live, I do explain how everything works. So you could review this live here when it's going to be on YouTube, or look at the previous live that I did. That will explain you everything. And make sure to share the live and share my channel to anyone that would love to have a community of traders that trade together. And if you have any inquiries about the EMX AI, make sure to send me an email at dredfxmanagement@gmail.com. So dredfxmanagement@gmail.com. That being said, I wish you a wonderful trading day. Hopefully you are in profit overall this today. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.